My name is Spect Jr. I'm the Chief Assistant Prosecutor for the Ashtabula County Prosecutor's Office.
Would you like to tell me a little bit about your military background?
I served in the United States Marine Corps for about 3.5 years, or not 3 years. When we were in Desert Shield, Desert Storm, we were about 250 miles, I think, southwest of Baghdad before the bombing took place, before we bombed them. Our job at the time, I was with the 3rd Light Anti-Aircraft Missile Battalion, and we were tasked with the duty of watching the front line while the ground troops amassed behind us. Discharged after we left the desert and went back to Cherry Point, North Carolina. I enrolled at East Carolina University, actually a branch that was at Carteret County Community College. I started taking classes there, working towards a bachelor's degree. Once I was discharged from the Marine Corps, I came back to Ohio, went up my hometown in Lake County, Concord Township, and I enrolled at Cleveland State, finished my bachelor's degree, and from there I went directly to law school. Luckily, I'd looked ahead and taken the LSAT and kept law school open as an option at the end of my undergraduate studies, and ended up actually going to Cleveland Marshall. I had started working at the Ashtabula County Prosecutor's Office. I actually started there June 1st, 1998 as a law clerk. And I did the writing for the lawyers back then, and got a little legal experience there. But I became an attorney with the Prosecutor's Office. I was sworn in actually May 22nd, 2000. And at the time, Tom Sartini was the prosecutor, and he hired me on as a felony prosecutor at that time. A prosecutor's job is to find the truth. So we have a unique ability to see it. We analyze lots of criminal cases. And over my the tenure with the prosecutor's office, I've seen thousands and thousands of criminal cases. I've seen hardened criminals. I've seen kids come through that may have been just experimenting with a little dope, whether it be a pill that they took from their mom or dad's cabinet, or some marijuana, or drinking too much alcohol. And I have a unique perspective in that I can recognize who is the repeat offender, who are the ones that really deserve to go to prison and who do not. I'm certainly not going to, as a prosecutor, I don't do it. I don't look at a kid and say, let's throw him in prison and throw away the key. I'm not going to be like that, and I won't be like that.
Now you want to switch roles and become a judge. What has prompted that decision?
I've always thought that as a lawyer, the top of your profession is actually becoming a judge. There's a lot of opportunities with several of the common police court judges retiring, and I feel that I've put in my time in Ashtabula County, and I feel that I've got the experience to take the next step in my profession.
As a judge, if you're elected, what would be some of your goals to bring to the county?
My goal as a judge would be to change the trend in our county of the crime wave that's hitting us. Especially right now, it's never been more prevalent with the problems with heroin and crack cocaine and methamphetamine. Mostly heroin right now, or a lot of heroin right now. We're seeing the overdose deaths. We're seeing our young becoming hooked on the drug, and all the peripheral crimes that go along with it: burglarizing, thefts, assaults. We need to get a hold of this and stop it in our county.
And what would you do to do that?
With the way the trend is right now, where our prisons are overcrowded, we can't spend the money, can't afford to build more prisons. How we would do it is we actually have to make sure that the violent offenders and the multiple offenders actually go to prison. And we have to adjust our thoughts when it comes to younger offenders who don't have long criminal histories, who aren't violent, and who are at the low level, felony level, possibly not sending them to prison right away, helping them out, trying to get them into a program to change things in their lives. What I'd like to add is that I think that my experience, my life experience overall, even before I became an attorney, coupled with my experience as a prosecutor, qualifies me to be judge. I want to be a judge in Ashtabula County and serve this public even more.